Hello and welcome again to VW Feasts. Today we're going to make another British classic, Toad in the Hole. Sit back and enjoy some more comfort food. Not a lot of complicated ingredients. You're going to be making a batter, which is eggs, flour, and we have a half and half mixture of milk and water. We have some sausages that we've been able to buy here in Berlin, some lard to fry it in, and some seasoning. Right, so to make the batter, now crucially you want to get a nice light batter that's going to puff up really well. So one thing you can do to help that is to sift the flour. Just pass it through a sieve and just loosen it all up. And to that we're going to add what is traditionally equal volumes of milk and eggs to an equal volume of the flour. You can do a number of different things to change that, again to make it lighter, and here we're actually going to use water with the milk, half and half, to make it lighter. You probably want to do this mixing in a mixer rather than a bowl and a very overpowered hand blender. As you can see, we're just spraying stuff everywhere. But whatever machine you use, what you want to do is to ultimately get a nice, well combined and fine liquid that's going to form your batter. So don't add things too quickly together, and just keep moving and keep making sure there are no lumps. Yeah, we really should have used the mixer on this one. As an alternative to the water, you can use fizzy water and get the air in there another way. My personal favourite is, instead of using fizzy water, do half milk and half beer. A beer batter. God, that even sounds better, doesn't it? So while the VW tries to tame this frothing mess and into a nice, beautiful batter, we'll just watch and enjoy. Once you've made it, it's traditional to let it settle and stand for a couple of hours. Not use it after you've immediately made it. Right, and while that's standing, let's get on to the sausages. The VW is choosing to cook these in lard. And there's two parts to the cooking. One part is the purely cosmetic. You want to make these sausages brown. And the second part is going to be cooking as you cook the batter. So we add the lard here into a pan, and obviously you could use oil instead. Or you could do as I do, which is to do everything in the oven. First of all, the sausages in the pan, and then add the batter. But the VW is adamant that this makes a far better Toad in the Hole. Probably also want to use a pan that's big enough to hold these big fat sausages. We found a beautiful butcher in Berlin called the Sausage Man Never Sleeps, and we're just trying out these beautiful breakfast sausages. But obviously you can use anything you like, which up to and including Richmond, if that's what turns you on. Richmond, you'll probably have to put holes in them because they will explode. For good quality sausages, you don't want to prick them. Hopefully the days when a British banger was so full of water that it would explode have gone. So turning frequently just to make sure you get a nice even colour over the sausage. And complete contrast to the meatiness of the sausage. We're using some very delicate tweezers to turn them. If you're sharp in the background, you'll see yours truly with some really beautiful socks on. Blink and you'll miss it though. There we go. So, sausages getting to a stage where we're getting reasonably happy with them. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the sausages into an oven-proof dish. Now the sausages go in, and we're also going to make sure all that lard goes in as well, because they'll carry on cooking. As you saw, one of the sausages did burst a little bit there though, so slightly suspect. Because what we want to do is we want to get a really hot oil in the pan for when you pour in the batter. So in goes the lard, a little bit of extra lard just to make sure we have really quite a lot of hot fat. into the oven. At this stage, really just to make sure the lard is really hot and ready for the batter to be poured in. And as you can see, this is now nuclear hot. And this, according to my sources, is the perfect way to make sure either your Yorkshire puddings or your toad in the hole puffs up. So in goes the batter. And the whole thing goes back into the oven to cook. And then it's a matter of taking it out, fighting over who gets what sausages, who gets the edge pieces, because they're always the best bits, and serving with your choice of vegetables, gravy, onion gravy always good, or even baked beans. What you'll end up with is a traditional nursery comfort food from the UK. Toad in the hole. Enjoy.